welcome to my channel. Back to keto. My friends call me Jelly. I lost 181 pounds on ketogenic journey. Have I been stalled since last summer? Yes. Did I go up at the beginning of March because there was no meat and stuff that I could eat because everyone got stuck at home and all the grocery stores had nothing but carbs? Did I eat extremely low calorie like rice cakes and oatmeals and healthy vegetables and fruits like that? Very low calorie, way lower than I do on a keto. And did I gain 23 pounds? Yes, I did. But the 1st of April, I found my meat again. Did I eat a way higher calorie? Tons and tons and tons of bacon, tons of fat. And did I go down those 23 pounds in the month of April? Yes, I did. So this is May. What's happened in May? Well, if you watched a few of my videos back, you saw that this week is the week at the end of that time of the month, and my body started putting on some weight. I went up 5 pounds. We will see Thursday if I got those 5 pounds back off or not, because the first day I went up 2 pounds, second day I went up 3 pounds. Then I stopped weighing because I was too afraid to look anymore and didn't want to stress out. Might not even be that. It might actually be because I have worked these muscles to death. When I mean death, I mean like 8 hours a day, cutting down trees, hoeing to get weeds and roots up, and picking up the logs, and days of this activity, getting exhausted, overheating, sweating like a crazy person. These are not things that I do in my normal life. Yes, I was walking the 10K steps a day almost every day last week and the week before. But this week, I haven't got those in. But I have got those in working in the yard. I've literally done my 10K steps almost every day except yesterday because I got really sick. So if y'all saw that video, it's just because I was stupid and ate about 6 ounces of hamburger meat, if that much. It's probably more like 4 after you cook all the fat off. Got so sick, people. I'm still trying to recover from it. I've also got a sunburn, so it kind of itches all over. I'm about to go to my doctor's appointment in a few minutes. I've had 5 pieces of bacon, a half of a collagen coffee so far this morning. I will have the other half when I get back from my appointment. I'm going to stop by the meat market and see what they have. So yeah, I'm like, woke up with a horrible headache this morning, beyond belief. I'm also going to get them to run my electrolytes because I am worried about the magnesium. Because I'm used to taking those magnesium pills and totally stopped. No, if you're new to here, I can't eat the vegetables to get magnesium. And I can't eat strawberries right now because it's the only time of the year that I'm actually allergic to strawberries, which is, guess what? Strawberry season. Hold on. This camera keeps bouncing because it's trying to focus on teddy bears. So I'm going to move it real fast if that works better. So, and I'm going to ask the doctor if they have the antibody test. I'm sure they don't. Or if they do, he might tell me he can't do it because he's a heart doctor. So we will see. I will show you what I do today. I'll show you if I get anything from the meat market. I'll tell you what my doctor said. And yesterday's video was crazy short and really late, so I am very sorry about that. But last night, I ended up getting way sicker after I made the ending and didn't even upload it into my computer to put it together until this morning. And since it was so short, I was like, might be late, but we will go ahead and stick it together and stick it on there. Yes, I am having a lot of head shaking issues today. The more work I do, the worse it gets, because I'm 100% sure I have a pinched nerve right here that is causing it. Because when the pain is excruciating right here, the head starts to shake way, 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 way more. I am back on my Motrin right now every day to help with the shaking and to help with my fibromyalgia, because doing all this work has sent it through the roof. And if anyone knows, some people, especially me, has issues with water weight gain while taking the ibuprofen. I take it 800 milligrams a day, a few times a day. So it causes me water weight. It also causes my stomach to act up even more than it already does. And we already know it acts up like insane already. And I did try a little more of the powder baking soda stuff and the water again last night. I don't know if it eases it or not. It might have eased it enough to be able to sleep. But, oh my gosh, how do you drink it? Because it says don't gulp it. It says drink it very slowly, sip on it. for at least 30 minutes, and it's 4 ounces, and it's the worst tasting stuff I've ever had in my mouth. And I've had a lot of nasty things in my mouth, and that and seaweed probably are the grossest things I've ever tasted in my life. Just not, I can't even how nasty it tastes. I don't know how y'all do it. And maybe that's why it doesn't work for me, because it grosses me out so bad, it makes my stomach hurt even more. I don't know. I'm just got a retarded body. Completely dumb. Like I said yesterday, on my 2 orders from Food Lion and Walmart, the only thing I ended up getting was about 3 bottles of water, Kerrygold butter, and a pack of frozen broccoli, and 2 small packs of rice cauliflower. I really want vegetables. I really want to try those again one day to see how they react. Like my mom pointed out, keto or not, they're horrible on the stomach gut and causes gas and causes a lot of issues, and they're harder to digest. So that might be why I can't eat vegetables. Because you want the truth? I'm going to tell you the truth right now. And I discovered it on my birthday, because if y'all remember, I had a cheat meal. So I can process potatoes just fine, but it's not keto, and it can make your blood sugar go up. So I don't eat them. But I could eat a potato, not get heartburn, not throw up, not have pain, and be just fine. And I'm talking about red potatoes, regular white potatoes, any of them. It's a vegetable that I've never had a problem with in my life. I've always been able to eat it. Same with cake and crap, which I don't know if I could eat cake and stuff anymore. I haven't had cake in a long time because I do have extremely bad gluten intolerance and an allergy to it. I have both. They are 2 different things. But I ate it all the time every day of my life, so I didn't feel the effects. But now that I've gone 3 years, when I happen to eat a donut, I feel the effect very fast. Plus, I feel my sugar rising. No one wants to feel that. That feels like crap. At least to me it does. So I have no desire to cheat. I get hungry and have no desire to eat any kind of food because it makes me so sick. I am having to force myself to get near 12 and 1400 calories. It's why I'm eating so much bacon. The bacon doesn't make me sick. It's giving me fat and tons of calories versus a piece of chicken. I can't eat red meat. I now officially believe the doctors, when I was a little girl, who told me I'm allergic to red meat, don't eat it. And no, I didn't get bit by a tick. But every time I eat red meat, I throw up or have the worst heartburn of my life, no matter how lean the cut. I usually can get away with London roll. London roll is extremely rare to find around here. It is very, very hard to find. It is a no fat at all type meat. You cook it in the oven for the outside to get nice and crispy, but the inside's completely raw still. And you cook it on the rolling setting. So if I could find that, I could have red meat. But the only store I know that sells it has been closed. And they're not getting specialty items like that right now. Yeah, I'm talking with my hand a lot today. I'm trying to remember everything and watch the time. Let me check the time. Oh yeah, I need to shut up and finish getting dressed and get out of here. I'm going to show you my little top. I have so much more weight to lose. Like, I'm going to be so happy when I can get this last 50 pounds off. But this is the shirt I'm wearing today. It's supposed to be tighter, and I would never want to wear it tighter unless I was really, really skinny. So I just bunch it up because it goes way down my thighs. So I have to bunch it up to get it off my thighs. But it's not my favorite shirt, and if I'm going to the doctor's office where sick people are, and yeah, I'm going to have my mask on. They told me I can't wear my gloves, so I'm going to have my little sanitizers. But I'm picking the crappiest gloves because I'm going to have to wash them together. I usually would wash red with red, black with black, but they're coming home and soaking in some hot water when I get home. So I'm going to shut up and I will show you how my day goes. I hope everyone is doing fine and staying well. It's going to be a rainy day too, so that's kind of sucky. But my boo-boos, I have tons of these all over my hands. They're from hoeing in the yard. Yeah, my boyfriend tells me to stop saying that word, that it makes it sound wrong coming out of my mouth. But yes, I was hoeing in the yard and got blisters, even on some of my knuckles. And I had very expensive gloves on. Maybe they were just too big, but they didn't feel big. So I don't know what caused it. Y'all, and I can't wear band-aids. There's no kind out there that I'm not allergic to. So, does anyone have suggestions on what to wear underneath the gloves when you're hoeing or raking? That has nothing to do with any kind of tape or any adhesive, because I get chemical burns even from duct tape. So, if you have a suggestion, because I really have a lot to do, and this happens every time, within an hour, this has happened. And I don't know how to stop it. And I have tried different gloves. I've tried some cloth ones. I've tried the ones I have now, which are supposed to be snake proof. And if a snake bites me, it's got this weird little leather and all kind of layers in there. No latex, or I would be dead. So if you have some kind of hack you do, please share. Please share with the girl that hurts herself every 2 seconds. And I am out of here, and I will talk to y'all in just a little bit. Okay, so I've been in the doctor's office for like an hour. And when I was in the waiting room for 20 minutes, we're only 3 feet apart out there, not 6. I've had this on for over an hour, and I'm freaking out. Like, trying not to have a panic attack. My nose is completely stopped up. Oh, this really sucks. Really sucks. Alright, so I ended up being at the heart doctor's for almost 5 hours. I ended up passing out. Like, not passing out like I did last night and falling asleep, but actually fainting. Because the doctor said I had my N95 mask on too long, and I had too much carbon dioxide. It wasn't getting back out of the mask for some reason. And he told me that's very dangerous and not to do that again. Yeah. I still wore it the rest of the time waiting there, because I'm more scared of the virus than that. Also, he said in North Carolina, you can't get the antibody test right now. Insurance isn't paying for it unless you want to pay the $247 yourself. They're only paying it for medical positions. Also, I had a heart echo, which I wasn't planning on getting, but he said I had to get. And he's done tons of blood work on me, including my thyroid and a lot of other stuff. So we'll see how that turns out. What else? I did stop by the meat market, and I got 3 packs of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. It's enough for 1 week. I got another thing of bacon. And that's about it. What else? So he did up my heart palpitation medications. He doubled it again. I was hoping to get off of it, not to have to go back up, but my palpitations are too bad. My blood pressure is too high because I can't take the magnesium. So magnesium lowers your, at least my blood pressure, like in half. So if I could get back on a magnesium, my blood pressure would drop, and I could probably stop my heart palpitations and all that good stuff, hopefully too. So I need to find one I don't have issues with. Like I said, I'm going to try the hemp hearts seeds and see what happens. Maybe that will work for me. I don't know yet. I know it is like probably 3 o'clock and I am starving, so I might go make my chicken and bacon right now. And then if I'm hungry later, make some more chicken, because I'm really not getting all the protein I need. I am only getting enough protein for if I wanted to weigh 130 pounds. I want to weigh around 150, so I eat 150 protein, except lately I've been lucky to get 130 or 100. That's my good days. It's mostly been 110, which, you know, I'm a big protein person, and I think that's horrible that I'm only getting that much, but it's how I've been feeling and what I can and can't eat. So we're going to try. And I might try one more time eating a tiny bit of cauliflower, but I'm not sure yet. It gave me heartburn yesterday. I only had 1 spoonful and it gave me heartburn. But it tasted so good. Like, I got the right amount of Kerrygold butter and the right amount of salt in it, and it tasted similar to rice, and I hate cauliflower. It didn't taste like cauliflower at all. So I really want to be able to eat it because it's something different and it's healthy, but you know, that kind of vegetable isn't good on people's stomachs that have issues like mine, because my body's retarded. And I've decided, if I can stay that long in a doctor's office with that many people, and we were only 3 feet apart, sometimes only 2 because the room was not big enough and it was jam-packed with people, then I should be able to go to a Walmart with a mask on and shop with no problem. Because at least it's a big giant building and no one's on top of each other. Because we were on top of each other. I'm going to stop bitching and go find something to eat, and I'll show you what I eat. Okay, so I'm about to go take my evening walk and wanted to go ahead and show you what I had for dinner, and then we will discuss it real fast before I take my walk. Alright, so I'm doing my usual chicken. I'm trying a cup of green beans, which equals 3 net carbs, 6 total. I want to see if I can eat something else. It's why I'm doing it, to see what happens. So we shall see if there's any vegetables in the world I can eat, or if I have issues with all of them. This is not the first choice of most people who do keto, but it's not a bad choice for some of us. And we'll see if it's a bad choice for me or not. Alright, it has been an hour and 30 minutes, almost an hour and 40, and I've had no issues from those green beans at all. Like I said, there's tons of people on keto who say green beans is a no-no, and there's tons of people that say it's okay, you can eat them. I have eaten them the first 2.5 years of keto. I eat them on and off. I don't eat them all the time. They're not my favorite thing in the world. But I am trying to find things that do not upset my stomach. One is I have a virtual appointment with the gastro on the 13th, and she's going to want some answers about what I can eat with no effects and what I can't. And a lot of it I'm going to tell her is I do keto, so I don't know about normal stuff. Like, I don't know about bread anymore. I don't know about pineapples and things like that any longer, if it affects me or not. So I'm not going to be able to answer those questions, but a green bean can be keto if you want it to be. So I figured I can answer that. I also normally can eat carrots. That can be keto if you want it to be. I'm trying not to burp. I drank my coffee really fast. So don't let keto police get you down when they say, that's not keto. Your body tells you if it's keto or not. Some people can eat the carrots and stay under the carb limit. It doesn't kick them out of ketosis. Some people can stay under the carb limits, eat the carrots, that kicks them out of ketosis and raises their blood sugar, because everybody's body works differently. So always remember that just because you see Sally get to eat everything doesn't mean you get to. Yeah, I can definitely tell her red meat is completely off my menu right now. I used to could eat it, and I can't at all any longer. I mean, hamburgers have never really settled with me unless it's McDonald's thin little fake hamburgers. But I was eating steak during the summer and I was fine, but I'm not fine anymore. My body just will not break it down. I can't use any kind of spice at all. No garlics, no oreganos, no Cajuns. Of course, no Cajun. That's kind of obvious. Like, the list goes on and on. No black pepper any longer. It's just salt all the way for me. Or bouillon cubes. I can get away with bouillon cubes, which does have some garlic and stuff in it, but it's such a little amount, it doesn't seem to affect me. Yeah, I totally forgot I was making a butt just now for my mom and them report butt, so I need to go check on it and see if it's time to release it. So I'm gonna go take them their food if it's done and go for my walk. Unfortunately, the meat market did not have those little smoked pork chops. I really wanted more, so it's just still chicken and bacon. At least green beans have been added. I really want to be able to add rice cauliflower though, because it tastes really good. Like when I tasted the 2 bites yesterday, I was like, oh, this tastes so good. I think it's because I've limited my food so much that anything tastes good, because all I've had is bacon and chicken. So yes, I'm going to shut up, go for my walk, and maybe film a little more. If not, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. And remember, Thursday is my weigh-in day. Alright, so I'm done with my walk. It's getting dark. It's time to go in and put this video together. I also just had about 2.5 ounces, give or take, of the smoked barbecue that we buy in little containers from the meat market, which has less than a carb per ounce. So it's a keto kind of day. because, you know, I had green beans, which isn't carnivore. Time to go put the video together. Good night, everyone.